Hey, it's Mike from Risko Music. Please subscribe to our channel and please send me any comments or emails about any of the info that we're discussing in these videos. Yes, you can learn to play the guitar in under 5 minutes. Will you be a great guitar player in under 5 minutes? Probably not, but you can certainly get started playing. Now, this is one of the books I wrote. We have a music school, Mike Risko Music, and we use these books as the core curriculum for teaching guitar lessons here. This is the book A. I know the cover's a little boring. If anybody wants to help me with a better cover, that would be great. But in this book, we've got some really simple stuff, and I'm going to show you here how to read a chord chart from an open string chord. Now, an open string chord just contains some open strings in it. This is what the diagram looks like. We've got the lines going vertically are the strings. The lines going horizontally are the frets. This dark line up here is the nut, and the X's mean you don't play those strings, and the O's mean you play those strings open. There's a number 1 there for your index finger, and you just put your finger where it says and play these 2 strings open and play the note that your finger's on as well. Now, a couple pages into this, we've got a bigger chart with lots of chords on it. So this one here, you see we've got major, minor, and 7th, which all sound a little bit different. And then we've got alphabetical order, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And on this page here, there are chord progressions that are very common that you will find in lots of songs. So real easy stuff to work on. Great book for teaching, for learning. And what we have here is a chord progression. Now this chord progression is E minor. That little dash means minor. Sometimes you see a small M, but you can also write a dash. So E minor, G, E minor, G, and these little dots or slashes are to strum 4 times. E minor, A7, E minor, A7, G. Okay, now put that right over here. Let me grab my guitar. Now, this is an E minor chord, just these 3 strings open. And of course, that doesn't sound that exciting. If I strum it, it's a little more interesting, and I can play bigger versions of that chord, which you will learn as you go. So like, this is an E minor. And so is this. And so is this. Which is a lot more interesting. But in the beginning, this is an E minor, and you can certainly get going with this, okay? Here's a G chord, just 1 finger. And this is an A7 chord. All right, now I'm going to play a familiar song in the background. I recorded a little loop, and I'm just going to follow this chord progression. Okay, here we go. Starts on E minor. E minor. G. E minor. G. E minor. Here comes A7. Back to E minor. A7. Ending on G. That's it. So if you want to learn how to play guitar in under 5 minutes, check us out at riskomusic.com and pick up a copy of the book A. Thank you.